Hi, guys.
Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Elle and my little assistant, my little baby girl, Gray. Today she is home and so she's going to be in this video with us. But today we're going to be talking about all about the most beautiful kind of glowing primers that are my absolute favorite. We're going to talk about everything from drugstore to high-end products that I have absolutely tested time and time again. So if you want to know more about that, hit that subscribe button and let's do it. All right, so the first one I want to... No.
Bye.
Goofy girl.
Bye.
Okay,
Bye.
Bye. All right. So the first one I want to talk about today is the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion. This I actually reviewed. I will, if I remember, I'll put the video link below. I actually reviewed this whole line. This was the standout for me. It is so, so pretty. It comes in a couple different colors. This one for my complexion is 901, and this is my favorite one. It is very, very kind of lightweight, if I can say so. It's probably the lightest weight out of most of the ones we're going to be talking about. So what I mean by lightweight is that it's a lot thinner in consistency and it doesn't have a ton of sparkle to it. It will definitely give radiance to the skin, but it doesn't have like a ton. It doesn't have a ton of glow to it, but it is a beautiful, like if you're new to these, this might be a great place to start, all right? And then let's talk about, I mean, you're going to hear me talk about this a lot because it's just, I love it. It's the NYX Honey Do Me Up. So this one gives the complexion more of a radiance and more of a hydration rather than a luminosity. So I did want to tell you that we do call these primers. It's just because they go on before foundation. They're not necessarily going to elongate the wear of your foundations, but they are going to change the look of your foundation, okay? So they are going to give your foundations more of that glowy, dewy look. So all of the primers that we're talking about today will do that. But this one is that more for hydration. It does have a little bit of kind of gold reflects in it, but it's just a beautiful, very hydrating kind of looking complexion. And then this is the number 7 Skin Illuminating Primer. It is also kind of more for that beginner or someone that doesn't want a ton of glow. That is very kind of cream-like, and again, very similar to this one. It just doesn't have as much kind of glow to it or dew to it. So then we're going to go from here and we're going to go into a few little other different ones. This one's by BECCA. I love this one. This one actually doubles as a moisturizer. This is the most beautiful pearlescent moisturizer, hydrating primer I have ever tried. So this one, the one by BECCA, gives a more of a pink finish. So it's more brightening to the skin. It is definitely more hydrating than the rest. And it is more of a skincare product. So it has their proprietary blend of that goes into all of their BECCA products as an anti-aging oil blend, and it's really, really beautiful. All right, so that's awesome. And then this one,
awesome.
That is awesome. And then you've heard me talk about this one, but I really wanted to share this one more time. This is the By Terry. This is the one that's called, it's By Terry. It's the Elixir de Pearl. I love this guy. This is more on the pink side, but it is also skincare kind of infused in it, and I absolutely love this guy. This is the one I reach for the most besides the BECCA Backlight Priming Filter. All right, and then this is another product from BECCA. I'm going to talk about the BECCA ones back to back. This is their Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. Has in a bunch of different colors. If you really want a perfector or a primer that gives glow, that gives a lot of it, this is the one to reach for. This and all of them can actually be used over your foundation as well to give a little bit of that natural highlight. I'll actually show you. I'll use this Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal by BECCA. And what you do is you just tap it right on the high points of the face. This is one of my favorite ones to do this with. Look at it. This is one of my favorite things to do during the summer, is to use one of these guys kind of as my highlighter, because it just looks like skin. It is so, so pretty. I absolutely love it. Do you see? And then, of course, the BECCA Backlight Priming Filter. You've heard me talk about this enough, so I won't have to go into it, but this is also a really great kind of higher end version. I absolutely love this one. And since we are here, a dupe for that. So a dupe for the BECCA Backlight Priming Filter is the Spotlight Illuminating Primer from Physicians Formula. If you haven't heard me talk about this, I did it on a Foundation Friday. It is stellar. It is one of my very new favorite illuminating primers, you guys. If you haven't done this one, you should. All right, my last two is the Armani Fluid Sheer. This is in number 7. This actually goes in my kit. I mix this with a lot of foundations, and this is my favorite one to mix besides the BECCA Backlight Priming Filter. This is going to give you a lot more of a skin-like finish. It's very similar to the, I would say actually the True Match Lumi Glotion is a good dupe for this Armani one. So that's actually really great. All right, and then this is brand new to the market. If you guys want to see me do a review on this, this is the new KEVYN the Neo-Elixir Weightless Beauty Oil. Now, this is a little bit different than the rest of these, but I wanted to show you with this because it's an oil silicone base, but it gives the most amazing complexion to the skin. It comes in a little dropper. It smells heavenly. Oh my God, it smells so good. But it gives this really beautiful radiance, and since it is cut with silicone, it will give you that primer effect, as well as a great mixing medium into your foundations, as well as it'll give a smoothing quality to the skin. All right, so that's something, it's just really, really pretty. I love that product. Let me know if you guys want to see a real good review on this. And then to kind of round this out, I want to tell you how to use some different tips and tricks how to use these. You can use any of these products I've told you before, your foundation, just as a regular traditional primer. You can also put them on top like we talked about with the BECCA Shimmering Skin Perfector. But one of my favorite things to do is to take a foundation that is matte, and one that I love the finish. So a perfect example would be the Armani, the brand new Armani foundation, which I'm forgetting the name right now, or the Laura Mercier brand new foundation, any kind of, or the NARS new matte foundation. So any matte foundation that you absolutely love how it looks on the skin, but it just ends up being too dry. So what you want to do is you want to mix a little bit of your primer, your illuminating primer, with your matte foundation, and it will change the way the foundation really looks on the skin, and it gives a beautiful radiant finish. If you want a tutorial on that kind of technique, let me know, comment below, and I would be more than happy to do that for you guys. All right, so that's it. I know you guys asked for this little rundown since we did a primers that are more kind of poreless and mattifying already, and so I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of glowing rendition, because you know this is my jam. I have so many. And then, oh, the one I didn't talk about today because I ran out of it is the Pixie Glotion, but I will link it below so you guys can find that as well. All right, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you guys in the next one. Lots of love from me to you. Mwah. Bye. You want to say bye? Come here. Baby girl, what do you want to say?